Hello and welcome to the Call for Help show. This is attorney Paul Rebein. This is the Black Friday edition of the Call for Help show. Here with me in the studio are my co-hosts Robin Lockett and Pastor Brenda Fruster. How are you doing?
Hey, I enjoy Black Friday. Spend all your
Why?
money. Anything black? No, I just I don't know. I think the history of it has changed, right? The process of it has changed. Wherein I like that it's on Friday now, right? That because
Black Friday's always been on Friday.
no, not that, but they used to have it open. Like the stores open on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Now that has changed. I hope it continues to change. That everything is closed and that everybody's able to enjoy Thanksgiving. And Black Friday is really, you wake up early in the morning to get to the stores. You wait in line. That was crazy to me that people did that, but it was a fun process because families did it. They would split up the newspaper to work it out where you take one store, the other person take the other store. So it's good to see it. It's good to see that back.
Yes. Well, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh Lord, here we go. Okay. My Thanksgiving was good. We went to visit my mom, and with that, she had a great time. I thought we would be out there. She's in a rehab facility right now. And so we pitched a tent in the parking lot. The kids came and we ate in the parking lot. But she had a great time.
Good.
I was soliciting to house hop at different locations, and Paul was gracious enough to say yes to me, but I didn't make it. So Paul, come on, let me know what I missed.
You missed it. I was waiting all day. I waited all day. You never showed up. I was crushed. Let me start with we were cooking all day. We're cooking from the day before. So we had turkey, of course, and stuffing and gravy and the honey baked ham. Two kinds of rice, uh, candied yams, salad, green beans, stewed beef, fried chicken, two kinds of cakes.
Darn, y'all had a feast.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I know there's something I missed.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese.
So does Lori make the macaroni and cheese? And it's my mom used to always tell me you can't make macaroni and cheese and be skimpy on the cheese.
You got to use the Velveeta.
Oh, okay.
She uses a lot of different kinds, but Velveeta is kind of the base. And I made apple cider margaritas.
Oh, now that's interesting.
It was, but people wanted just a regular margarita. So like, forget the apple cider.
So it's my apologies because you were gracious enough to say, hey, you jumped on it. Robbie, you're more than welcome to come to our house for Thanksgiving. So do you have leftovers? Can a sister come and pick up a plate for a leftover?
Well, I have a policy, like, if you blow me off, you don't.
A policy and procedures has to be abided by.
That's right. You're gonna have to speak to a manager to get an exception to the policy. No, of course you can come get the leftovers. I already had some today.
Just rub it in my face.
That's right. How about you, Pastor? How was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was really, really good. Normally this time of the year we're doing our large community event, and we made some changes. But what we did on a smaller scale, Pastor Robert and I bought a turkey, and we had someone to cook it and do the servings, the size, and so we took out food uh, to the indigent and to some senior citizens, and so that made our day, good. We came back home. My daughter did come from Atlanta, and so that was surprising
Well, that's good. You're kind of breaking up there, Pastor, a little bit.
because
Might want to check that mic. Well, that's good. I think that's what Thanksgiving is about, is
It's
getting
family.
together with the family.
Yeah, it's family.
I listened to an interesting interview of a Native American chef who was like, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because it's based on a story that didn't really happen, and we got the short end of the stick. But he said that
and our son came by, so it was really.
Pastor, you're in and out. I was in the middle of talking, and I think she was still telling us about her Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Check that mic, Pastor, because having a hard time hearing you. But yeah, he was saying that Native Americans have kind of a different view. Some of them have a different view of Thanksgiving, and that it really shouldn't be about the pilgrims and all that stuff, but really just about a day where you get together with family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's centered around just eating. It's not about presents or anything else. So where does it fall in terms of your favorite holidays?
Where does Thanksgiving?
Give me the top three.
Oh, of course it's not a holiday, but it's a holiday for me. My birthday is first.
No, that's not a holiday.
I make it out of a holiday. I guess, I think when I was younger, you think of, you really don't know the real meaning of Thanksgiving, right? When I was younger, it was an opportunity. I saw our family come over. It was us eating, and I guess that was it. But my top three.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
Is that a holiday?
Yeah, that's a holiday. You don't have to.
That is a holiday. Yeah. That's I was trying to think that when the government recognizes it, I guess they make it a holiday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's number one.
If you wanted to celebrate at one time, you had to take it off yourself, right?
Is Juneteenth a holiday now?
Yeah, Juneteenth is a holiday. Our organization actually, we're off on Juneteenth, so it's actually a holiday for us also. And that part is just informational, right? Because in the Black culture, really understanding where we come from and what our strife is, not just bad, but the good too, is very important. Mm-hmm. These other holidays, Christmas, what is Christmas about? I have a different opinion about Christmas now, right?
Okay.
Thanksgiving, we thought it was one thing. Now we created it, or a lot of people are saying now that Thanksgiving is just about being with family, encouraging that camaraderie and the togetherness and the conversations and so forth. Because they once made it about pilgrims, right? Mm-hmm. And the Indians. So how do we involve that into being what we want it to be about, and that's family.
Yes. Okay. So I got two. What's coming in number three?
I don't know. Christmas. I love Christmas.
You had to think about that.
Yeah, I do. Because
some people have mixed feelings about Christmas just because some people get depressed at Christmas.
Why?
Their expectations are so high. It's so hyped up that it never seems to live up to expectations for some people, or maybe they're just alone or something, and everybody's so excited about Christmas, but they don't have anything going on, so it makes them depressed.
And this was my test this year. right? Of being by myself for Thanksgiving. So this was a test for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was tired. I solicited the houses that I wanted to hop to.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that it could be tough if you're not invited somewhere, or if you're not
Yeah.
that could be a tough time for people.
Yep.
It really could.
I think I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that suicides go up at that time of year,
Oh
um,
wow,
which would be
that's
sad.
yeah, that's
How
bad.
about you, listeners? Let's get some comments here on the Facebook page. What's your favorite holiday and why? Pastor, have you joined us again?
I think I'm back on. Can you hear me?
Yes. Have you been talking this whole time?
No, sir. No, sir. I've been listening the whole time.
Well, give me your favorite holidays.
My favorite holiday is Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the decorations.
Mhm.
I love the shopping. I go out and shop for everybody that comes on my list, even the cat and the dog in the neighborhood. Go get them a bone and some fish. But I love
Okay.
Christmas. I love
Yes.
the jubilance. It's a jubilant time, and I love the song that Stevie Wonder sings, and he opens up by saying, "When I was a little nappy headed boy." The name of the song is "I Wish," and he said, when Christmas would come, we would not always get what we wanted, but the joy of that day, made us happy. And so I love that song. But when I think about it, I go back to when we were coming up as children, and it just brought back so many memories. So I cherish Christmas, and
Yes.
because number one is Jesus, what we say is his birthday. We acknowledge that. So I love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You were a pastor. We knew you were going to say Christmas uh, or Easter. Now,
Or
really,
Easter.
or Easter. Now, a lot of pastors will say Easter's my favorite holiday uh, because of the resurrection. So we'll give you that as your second favorite. What's next after Christmas and Easter?
Well, Christmas is number one, and then my birthday. I
Yeah, that's what I told you. Okay. See, I put my birthday as first. Okay, Pastor Fuster.
I could
Okay.
have put my birthday first, but I didn't want to be selfish.
Yeah. Now, Robin, I think that says a lot about you. Your favorite holiday is your birthday. That means it's all about you. You just
But
want it to all be about you.
exactly. That's my day. That's the day I was born. And it has nothing to do with, it has nothing. See, when I was in my 20s, it had everything to do with somebody that was bringing me something, right? A gift. Now I'm just thankful for another day. I'm thankful for another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this stage in my life, although it's about me, and I appreciate people taking the opportunity, the time to even wish me a happy birthday, but it's all about me
Yes.
just making another year.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
say for me,
light. When you look.
I like the food holidays. I like Fourth of July because I like the barbecue and uh, hot dogs and all that, and the Super Bowl, of course.
Super Bowl. Super Bowl is not a holiday.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, it's not. You don't get off
Okay.
your Super Bowl.
You're right. It's on Sunday every
Oh, it's on a
time,
Sunday. It's on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday.
and Thanksgiving. I like
Oh,
Thanksgiving a lot.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Christmas, but with the whole gift thing, I think that can make it more stressful for people.
Yeah, they commercialized it too much. But I
Yeah.
recognize that now and not then. When I was, I had two pennies to rub together and I was raising two boys, and I would break
Mhm.
my back to try to get them everything that they want, right? But not recognizing, I just need to get them what they need. And, so it's commercialized too much.
It is. And it's
And
hard.
then I agree with that part, but birthdays are commercialized too. You listen, I went out there on Facebook the other day and I saw this t-shirt branded, "I'm turning 64, it's my party." So that right there was drawing me like, oh, I should buy that t-shirt because I'm about to turn 64. Shoot, that's commercializing. So you can't lump everything into what people are doing, because yes, people are commercializing it, and yes, people have made Christmas worse than what it really is. But if we keep it for what it is, you keep your birthday for what it is, just like
Yep.
Robin says, it's my birthday. Well, if nobody else celebrates, guess who's going to celebrate? Robin and Brenda. They're going to celebrate their own birthday. Remember the song, "It's my party and I cry."
Look, now, you are so funny with all of these songs.
Yes.
And Pastor Fruster, yes. I'm just teasing about that.
I don't know.
Good.
She's better at quoting scripture or
Singing a song.
or singing these old songs.
Yes. No, but I think with Christmas, when I say it's too commercialized, so for somebody to we're talking about t-shirts and self, that's one thing, but just outlining the gifts versus the real reason, and that's Christ. I think that's the imbalance of it in regards to it being too commercialized. Yeah. Christ is not outlined or acknowledged in Christmas like he should be.
Right.
Hey, Gary Dolgen, first time commenting, Gary. Welcome to the show. Gary. Welcome back. He says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Paul and Robin." Brenda, I guess you're not included in that wish. So
you know what, Paul? I said this before. I think you missed your little calling because you have a little humor there.
I know.
You have punchlines.
Somehow judges usually don't find it that funny when I try it in court. But Gary's been on the show before when we had it in the past. Hope you're doing well, Gary. But Gary, what's your favorite holiday? We got Hope speak. Greetings, Hope. What's your favorite holiday? I also like, I guess Valentine's Day is not a holiday.
It is. I mean, it's not a holiday, but it's a special occasion. I used to like. I don't have anything against Valentine's. But
wait a minute. You said I used to like it, and then now you don't have anything.
I don't have a significant other, but I think Valentine's Day should be every day. You should show somebody how you feel about them every day, and not break the bank on February the 14th. So I think it should be an everyday.
Yes.
Celebration.
Thing. Yeah. But
Halloween, is Halloween a holiday?
No.
They say it's a holiday. They say it's a holiday, but
it's an occasion.
It's an occasion. I like that. Okay.
Holidays are when you're off and nobody has to go to work. That's a holiday, right?
Post office is closed. Bank is closed.
They're saying that they're talking about making Election Day, at least for the presidential election, a holiday where because that way more people could be off. No?
If they are not voting when the mail comes to their house and all they have to do is fill it out and put it back in the mail, no stamp required, they're going to take that day off and do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
You're against the holiday.
Yeah, because they have made voting so easy to do. You order a ballot, you get it for 2 years, and now I think they switch it to a year, but you get it and you fill it out in the comfort of your homes in your bedroom slippers, and you put it back in the mail. It's that simple.
Well, you would think so.
And now, if they make it out of a holiday, then you have to show that you voted. I guarantee.
That's
Now,
true.
if you have to show proof that you voted on that holiday, then that's one thing. But just
Hey,
to give it.
we got another comment. Tom Jones. Good afternoon, guys. Really enjoying the show. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. In that order. Okay.
Okay, Pastor Jones.
You like the food.
Yes.
You're supposed to say Christmas first, Pastor. I'm telling you. Or Easter. I thought he was going to come in with the Easter first.
And a speedy recovery, Pastor Jones.
Yes.
Amen. Yes.
Well,
But
yeah,
no,
we had a good holiday. We did. We had a lot of people over, and it was stressful making all that food, especially for the people that did show up. But
so Paul, I don't get a doggy bag.
You do. But isn't that annoying when you're in there working hard to make some food for somebody, and they tell you that they're actually gonna, and I'm not talking about you, Robin.
No, because I was gonna say, wait a minute now. I asked the day before.
they tell you that they're coming, and then they don't show up.
Yeah.
And no communication.
No, of course, no communication.
Yeah.
Of course, then you get people who show up and bring other people that you had no idea were coming either.
Again, no communication.
So what do you do? Hey, welcome.
Yes. I'm fine with that. More the merrier.
No, it was a beautiful day yesterday.
It was.
Just very, very nice. Like I said, we were in the parking lot, so we pitched a tent. And we sat in the parking lot, but it was just a real nice day.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that at a nursing home.
Oh yeah, I mean, but the way the nursing home is, there's other businesses, so we went to the parking lot because everything was closed. So we went to the next business, the business that was next to it, and pitched a tent in that parking lot. Because they were closed.
Good. That was good.
So, but she had a.
Did you give food to some of the other residents, or did you just like hoard the food there and not allow them?
We hoarded the food there. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, but you're not getting any of this food.
We're in your backyard.
Hey, listen, I didn't know what to expect because my sister said, "Hey, let's do a potluck." So I didn't know what to expect. So I was running all day Wednesday, and I just picked up some chicken from Publix. So no, I didn't cook. Yes, I did. I was tired.
You picked up chicken
that
from
was the
Publix?
Lockett.
Yeah, she cooked. Now she cooked. She cooked turkey ham. She cooked. So she brought everybody a teaspoon of everything. So she did cook. That's why I was looking forward to house hopping, because I was like, okay, so I got a taste of this, so I can go get me a couple plates. But I went home and went to sleep. I was tired.
Yeah, I didn't get any pie. We didn't have any pies this year.
You don't have bacon and no pies?
We just had cake. We had rice cake and ice cream.
Rice cake is cakes is on them. That's the one right there.
Yeah, it was good. The Alpine cake, it was good. Actually, I didn't have any. I didn't have any cake. I ate too much.
So what? Did you have bourbon?
I did. Yeah, I did have some bourbon. That's why I didn't have any cake, because I was the bartender, and so as soon as I opened up the bar after we stopped eating, then I couldn't really sit down because I had too many orders to place. So.
I would have never paid attention to until when you said when you went on a trip or something. You said, "Oh, I just love you love the taste of bourbon." I was like, "Well, darn, how does bourbon taste? Is it that good? Is it like candy?"
It's an acquired taste. If I gave you some, I don't think you probably wouldn't like it the first time. But it's like if you keep practicing and practicing and practicing, eventually, you're going to like it a lot. But I made a few old fashions yesterday, and margaritas. That was the two.
So do you
2
drink
drinks a
bourbon
night.
straight, or is it like with tonic? I hear people talk about tonic or
Bourbon. No, you do not drink bourbon with tonic. Christina, hi, happy Thanksgiving, Paul and Lori. Once again, Pastor, you've been left out of the Thanksgiving wishes.
Maybe because my face isn't there.
Yes, can somebody
my
wish
camera's-
Pastor Fruster a happy Thanksgiving, please?
Please
Please, somebody out there. I know somebody's got to
say
want her
hello
to
to me.
No, you don't drink bourbon with no tonic. No. You drink like gin or vodka with tonic, but not bourbon.
oh.
Okay, here we go, Pastor. Christina says sorry. Sorry,
Oh,
Pastor.
bless
Happy
you,
Thanksgiving.
Christina.
You get a special blessing. Thanks, Christina. But yeah, we'll do a show sometime. I'll bring some, and you could try it.
Oh, that would be interesting because I have never drank. So yeah, let's do that.
Valencia says happy Thanksgiving, Pastor. Pastor Fruster. She said happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Valencia. I hope you had a good one.
Oh, how kind.
We were supposed to talk. We were going to talk about the which we can a little bit, the Ahmaud Arbery verdict. I was definitely thankful that those guys, 3 guys, vigilantes, whatever you want to call them, got convicted of murders, I guess is what we ought to call them. Those 3 murderers got convicted. And then earlier in the week, we had the case, I'm blanking on the guy's name where he wasn't convicted. Rittenhouse. So we had 2 kind of somewhat similar cases, but different results. And I guess we could talk about maybe why it was different, other than the obvious. I think probably the biggest difference is that in Rittenhouse, he had the law was sort of in his favor in terms of self-defense. So what do you think about real quick? What are your thoughts about those 2 cases, Robin?
I think that in Rittenhouse, I think that just based on the video, I said the same thing, that the law was on his side because he didn't go up and shoot people. It appeared that people were coming after him and he shot them. So the argument about self-defense is one thing. I think what's interesting in that case is the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, how often does a judge knock down or take away or whatever that charge? He took away a gun charge, right? How often does that happen? If he kept that charge there and they acquitted him on all other charges, then they would have had to handle the obvious, him with the gun, right?
It does happen, but I think it would typically happen before the trial. And he did, a little bit unusual that it happened during the trial.
Correct.
So,
correct.
To me, that case was just just disturbing because you can't bring a gun to a bar, you can't bring a gun to a concert, you can't bring it to a government building, couldn't bring it into the courtroom for obvious reasons. Just because you might be in a situation where just the mere presence of you with the gun could create a problem. And I think bringing a gun, and not just any gun, like an AR-15 assault rifle or whatever, to a protest where there's a lot of people where emotions are high, just created a very bad situation. And then you get in the situation where maybe it was self-defense, but you sort of put yourself in that position. And then for somebody who's has the gun and the other people don't have the gun, for that person to say they were in fear of their life from the other person because they might take the gun from me and use it against me. It just,
but even when it was self-defense, Trayvon Martin, they told what's his face not to go. He goes, he brought the gun there. He carried a gun, and there was a death.
I mean, it's going to be something I think we're going to unfortunately just continue to see more and more of as
exactly.
states open up their gun laws more and more people are carrying guns around, or, carrying them visibly.
And I think it's important for us to, with what this judge did, this is why it's so important for us to understand what judges do, if they should be reelected, should they be retained, because of this right here.
Yep. And it used to be that judges weren't even elected. They were appointed. Right. Some people think that's a better system. Other people like it that it's opened up that you can be elected. Although then you might see judges sort of making decisions based on popularity or what they think people want them to do rather than following the law. So 2 interesting cases, but I'm very happy that in the Arbery case they were convicted. I was getting a little worried that they might not be, and I think that would have been caused a real outrage, and
Georgia would have been burnt down.
Georgia would have been burnt down. Absolutely.
It definitely. I think the stage was set for something big to happen if that case didn't turn out the way it did. So I'm happy that it did, but I'm not happy that our time is up.
Oh wow!
We spent all this time just chit chatting about all the food that Robin missed. Yeah.
But in both cases, it's an opportunity for us to look at the judicial system in both cases, right? Yes. So we could talk about that next time because it's needed.
And gun laws.
And
gun laws are definitely a topic for the future. But just want to take this time to wish all of our listeners on WTMP happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to everyone, and especially everyone on Facebook. Thank you all. Thanks for joining us today on the Call for Help show. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye. My doggy bag.